Good
morning,
good
everyone.
night's rest. Since it's raining
Hey,
today,
Piper.
you won't have to water your crops. Why don't you sow some more seeds? They'll also benefit from the rain.
Anyway, hi. How y'all doing? Yeah. So, oh, we have a lot of stuff done over here. Let's go do that.
All right, let's get to work.
So yeah, I know I said first episode that I wouldn't talk about this much, and this will be the only other episode that I talk about it on for now. Are these not fully grown? Won't let me harvest with the weird... But I talked to the surgeon today. Not gonna get too into all the details, just because I did that on social media and stuff already once and don't really feel like doing it a ton, and had conversations with, you know, Jazz, and obviously Sam already was there for it, and everybody else, friends and stuff like that I've been talking to, but I'm not going for surgery yet. Oh yeah, we have to do delivery milestone. I need to be under monitoring for a while before I can. We have 32 polyberries, we have no wheat. Okay, we can't do anything about this right now. So, what we're gonna do is make polyberry seeds so we can get more polyberry. There we go. And then the rest of this will become oil. And we'll let that go. But yeah, basically I have compounding heart issues, and surgery is inevitable, as the surgeon said. It is not right now, but it is in my future at some point. Sooner rather than later. For now, it's going to be later just because there's a bunch of testing that needs to be done, because as of this moment, there's a lot of unknowns about the state of things in my heart, because the CT scan they did was a general thing just to see if there were problems, and now that we know that there are, there's now going to be more in-depth and targeted looks into things in my heart. I have at least right now 5 appointments between we're almost to mid-June. Between mid-June and November, I have at least 5 appointments as of right now already on the books. So got plenty to go. And if I have a bunch of stuff I have to do. Basically, I have to constantly monitor my heart and my blood pressure. So my heart rate and my blood pressure need constant monitoring. Like before, I need to check my blood pressure before and after every time that I am going to do basically anything, I was told. Like, I'm gonna go take the trash out. I need to monitor that. I'm going to go, you know, go walk down to the store at the end of the block. I need to check my blood pressure before and after for everything I do, any physical activity, because essentially the problem is well, there could be complications right now, which is why they don't want to just immediately jump into surgery. But the problem is my aorta has a aneurysm, and that aneurysm could rupture at any point. And as long as I keep my blood pressure down, so take blood pressure medication, you know, cut out foods and stuff like salts that will make my blood pressure raise, all that good stuff, all the stuff that you're supposed to do to, you know, take care of your heart. Anyway, I can prolong and keep from needing surgery for the next year or so, which will give them time to do tests to see if there would be any complications, because he thinks that he can't tell because, again, the only test I had done was the CT, and it's not a comprehensive one because there's a generalized look, but he is both worried and also kind of hoping that I have a specific heart defect, because it would mean that
Now this should make things
everything
easier.
happening is slightly less severe if we can attribute some of it to a defect and not to, you know, a defect and not to just my heart having a problem. But I need to go in for an ultrasound on my heart and a bunch of other stuff over the next month or two to get a clearer picture, and then another CT scan, another EKG, another. I think it went ultrasound, EKG, CT scan, back to EKG, back to CT. And all the while doing regular check-ins about blood pressure, heart rate, any irregularities that I feel, just the whole 9 yards, just everything that I might need to keep track of in all this. Yeah, it's, I'm not gonna say it's not scary. When a doctor says, if your aorta ruptures, it's a 50-50 chance whether you'll live long enough to even see an operating table. And then it's not an amazing chance after that to, you know, actually live through the operation. So getting it fixed beforehand would be the better idea, but again, they don't want to just go and start doing open heart surgery and replacing things until they have a better picture of everything going on. And so it's going to take a little while for that better picture to come into focus, let's say. So we have a little while. But yeah, more to it than that, but honestly, that's from me and mine. To anybody who has helped out through the GoFundMe, thank you. Even just sharing it, thank you. It helps a lot, because Sam's had some personal stuff happening as well that is unrelated to any of this, and that's for him to talk about if he wishes, but yeah, it's been a wild 2.5 weeks for us. And things were already, like, kind of weird with a bunch of other things happening. And then now all this. So, yeah. Yeah, that's where we're at. That's what we're doing right now. Oh, that's not plantable, okay.
Can't wait to see it grow up.
But yeah, other than that, had a really nice dinner with Susan and Barb. Susan is the lady we used to rent from, and Barb is the lady we currently rent from. They're both extremely kind, and love them both to bits. Had a very nice dinner. Helped Helped Susan cook it. Barb brought dessert. We had strawberry shortcake with ice cream. It was delicious. Otherwise, yeah, just kind of hanging out. Like, I'm still, my appointment talking with the specialist was 6 hours ago, so I'm still processing and coming to terms with things that I was told. Again, some of this stuff is for me and mine, but yeah, things were better than we hoped and worse than we thought. We'll just keep it at that. Yeah. It's an interesting time for me. We'll say that. Is that carrots? Oh, yeah. Wait, no, I wanted... Wait, the spike saw is required for this? Well, then what's the point of harvesting, of having the thing at all? Whatever. We can now grow carrots. And that's good. We should go plant those, actually. It's evening. Or carrot seeds. How many seeds do we have? We have 8. And it looks like we're going to get at least 12 carrot seeds. Although I don't know if we're going to have time for all of them.
Time for some manual labor.
Well, we could still... 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how many were we making? Was it 8 and... Was it 8 and 12? It's gonna make 2... Oh no, we're making 8 and 6. Okay, cool. That's actually perfect. So we had 8, we're making 6. That's actually, like, the best outcome. Because we had 2 more. Perfect. Now we just have to wait for those, and then, yeah, we'll have our thing. I think Keely's birthday happened since the last time I recorded one of these. I think. I'm not 100%, honestly. I know that at least I think the Sony one had already happened, but not anything else. I don't know. There's some cool games that got shown off. There's some stuff I'm looking forward to. Not a ton, though. Like, some of the stuff they showed was, I was just like, oh yeah, no, 100% down. The rest of it was just kind of like, it's whatever. I don't have sour fodder for the mocks, or else I'd get that good friend. Okay, let's plant another potassic crop. Oh wait, some of these are in potassic soil, but some of these are nitrogenic. Oh, interesting. Huh. Yeah, Key 3 happened, and since then I watched iBomb do stuff. That was fun. I watched Dan Riker get shot in the face with a confetti cannon, and felt very bad for him when he dropped to the floor in actual pain. Yeah, that looked like it was not fun. That looked like it hurt like a motherfucker. He took a, like, blast from one of those whatchamacallits, they look like a tall boy, like a slightly bigger than a tall boy, like tin cans of confetti, and they're all under pressure, and boy, it did some damage to him, and I felt very bad seeing that, because jeez, it looked rough. Can we upgrade our... We don't have any access to any of that. Okay. Well, Good to know. Wait, did I do that right? Okay, let's plant our crop and then we'll worry about that. Okay. Did I do that right? Or did I just get out of the mech? I may have just gotten out of the mech. I didn't do it right. Okay, good to know. So it says it grabs items from a distance, but it doesn't crop, or it doesn't pick crops. Okay, so it can't pick crops yet. Good to know. Okay. Gotcha. Gotcha. And we can't craft mods right now. Okay. So yeah, we just need more stuff before we can actually do things. So that's everything it looks like. Those are still got 2 more left on that. Yeah, that's everything we can do. So I think that's gonna be it for now. We'll try to get some more stuff done tomorrow. Anyway, yeah. Have a nice time. Well, how do you... Oh, that's that. That's a gun. That's my hand. There it is. I need to put, like, housing stuff. Anyway, have a nice day, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow. And thanks. Just for being here.